Patricia Visagie, who's at the Pretoria North station. This is where alternative plans have been made for train commuters to be transported by buses. Patricia, what is the general feeling today? What's happening where you are?
Good morning. Certainly here at the Pretoria North station, you can see the buses lined up here. So, of course, activity have scaled down. Those long queues that we observed since early morning with the train commuters queuing here to get the buses, of course, those have been absorbed by the various commuters who have been taken to their different destinations. But here on the ground, we spoke to some of the commuters who expressed dissatisfaction, unhappiness, saying that they're tired of how the service has been handled over the years. It's not the first time they find themselves in this particular inconvenient situation. A lot of them expressing fear, saying that they feel unsafe. A whole lot of them saying that they've been waiting since 3 o'clock this morning for buses to pick them up, expressing fear that they might be losing their jobs. Some of them saying that they're already on 2 written warnings. So let's just go to those interviews that I did with some of the train commuters who expressed, of course, dissatisfaction about the whole situation. Let's listen.
I'm very sad because I might lose my job because of Praza. What I'm going to do?
And as a commuter, these accidents that keep on occurring, I mean, 3 people are left dead now.
We are not safe in the train. We've been robbed at the train. The people are injured in the train.
What do you want them to do to solve the problem?
We want to be secure in the trains.
There is no safety, so you can't even handle your cell phone. There is no windows. It's disaster. You must hold your bag like you inside the bush, but while inside the train. It's irritating. Safety is very, very, very poor. Imagine you inside the train. Yesterday there was rain. We were wet like we were outside. What is that? It's better is just bring the trucks, because it's no longer a train, it's the trucks.
Yeah, the problem of the trains are too much difficult because yesterday we are struggling from 7 o'clock up to 10 o'clock at Bosma. They are said the trains are coming, but they said the train here come raw. So since past 7 up to this 10 o'clock, they are suggested to take the buses from Bosman to go with us to Mabopane. From Mabopane, us we are staying to Rangua. But they start to go with us to Mabopane and go to Rangua. So we knock off at home 1 o'clock. So which is not good.
And now again you're standing here, yes. You haven't moved, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Today, since 4 o'clock today, I'm waiting for the train to devote from devote. But since now I'm going to Irene, I am here and I'm going to work. What about if my boss chased me out? What can I do?
There you have it. Those, of course, fears expressed by the train commuters. A whole lot of them saying that, but this is a daily occurrence for some of them with the delayed trains, the poor services, but in particular, the unsafe situation that they feel is a daily nightmare for them. In particular, the women who say that they face all sorts of unsafe situations and the delayed trains, saying that, but the accident that happened yesterday, the issue about cable theft is not new, and they want answers from PRASA, they want answers from Metro Rail in terms of how the situation can be solved. So let's speak to the Metro Rail spokesperson, Lillian Mufokeng. Bring us up to speed about the latest developments. We know that the train this morning was still there. It hasn't been moved. What is the latest as far as the train wreck is concerned?
The latest developments in terms of the train wreck is that since the early hours of this morning, the technical teams are now on site trying to ensure that they clear the particular site. As we could see yesterday, the rainy, stormy conditions unfortunately made us not to be able to work throughout the night. So we are hoping that later on this afternoon we will be able to give an indication in terms of how soon we will completely repair each and every damage that is there of the infrastructure for the particular site. As things stand, the line between Mountain View and Pretoria North Station is still closed, and however, because we have seen that a lot of people had bought train tickets, we have run shuttle services in the morning for only those commuters that are loyal and that were still in possession of valid train tickets for this particular week and this month. So we successfully managed to help them out in terms of making sure that at least they come to Pretoria North, and we connected them via these buses that you see behind me, whereby they connected to their various other train routes.
Now, we spoke to various commuters this morning. A lot of them expressed dissatisfaction, saying that there were not enough buses, the services were delayed. A lot of them saying that they're going to get to work late. What caused that? Did you have enough buses?
Yes, we did have buses. However, buses will never be enough. Remember, one train takes approximately 2,000 people when it's full, and a bus takes about 65 commuters comfortably sitting. So that means that you need more than the capacity to move. Just 2 trains that we ran for the shuttle, we couldn't get enough buses. However, we did everything possible to try and ensure that they do not incur further costs, whereby it has to come from their own pockets while they are having valid train tickets to get to their destination. The delays are quite regrettable. We are the first ones to admit that we are not operating a perfect system. However, we really try very hard. And to those commuters that are experiencing delays, we normally even give customer services support.
Well, that's a conversation between Patricia Visagie and the spokesperson of Metro Rail, and we'll continue to update you on that story as more details come through.